Hallo, goedenavond. This is Faye Morgana, and I'm here with some language learning time. I was reading a little bit of Dutch. Actually, I don't know if you can see the title of that. It's Werkwoord, Grammatica Nederlands. It's a Dutch verb book. It's a Dutch book about verbs. It's all in Dutch. So I've just been reading through the first part of it, which is explaining a little bit about Dutch verbs, before we get to the tables, actually. Tables and tables of Dutch verbs. So I actually wanted something like this for a long time, and of course I have to move to the Netherlands to find this. So I ordered it. So basically, I don't know if anybody else knows how verb conjugation books work. What they do is they give you a model verb, especially for French and Spanish. And Spanish is a lot nicer in terms of using model verbs for verb conjugation. So they'll give you a model verb, and like that. This one is regular verb maken and leggen. Maken means to make, and leggen means to put down, to lay down. They give you model verbs, and there's an index in the back, or indices. Oh, there's more than one possibly, where you look up the verbs and see which model it falls under. So this is something I've been wanting for a while for Dutch. For the most part, Dutch, it's pretty easy to conjugate in Dutch. Except for, hi Mike, hi Sergio, how's it going? So I was just talking about this Dutch verb conjugation book. For the most part, it's easy to conjugate Dutch verbs, except that there are strong verbs, like in German, that can sort of trip you up. By that I mean the past tense, the simple past tense, and or the past participle could be conjugated differently, and that's the main reason why I bought this book. So that's what I was reading earlier. Now I need to take a little break. Hi guys, hi Mike, hi Sergio, how's it going? So let's do a little bit of Duolingo. And then I'll get back to doing some Dutch. How's it going? You guys studied hard today? Sergio, I think I keep missing your Spanish part of the stream. But it was nice chatting with you earlier. And I see Dove James has found you. So what have you guys been up to otherwise? Hi Mike, what have you been up to? More Spanish? Yeah, sometimes I do it too early, I think. Just, you know what? I just do whatever works for your schedule and don't think about it too hard. It's probably me. I've been sleeping in late. It always happens about this time of the year. In the middle of the summer, I always tend to sleep in late and go to sleep late, sleep in late. And it might be slightly worse than when I was living in Toronto, because of the day-night cycle here is kind of ridiculous in the summer. It's like the sun sets about, well, for summer solstice, it sets at like 10 p.m. and it's back up at 5 a.m. And I think for me, I don't feel sleepy until like 4 hours after the sun sets. So it's like, the sun sets for only like 5 hours. I'm sleepy by the time it's coming back up. Great. Anyways, so let's do some Finnish. What do we say, Mike? What did you say? You made this up. Finish or diminish? Oof, that's a lot of sun. I like a lot of sun, though. It's better than seasonal affective disorder in the winter. But actually, I get seasonal affective disorder in the winter here because we have a lot less sun in the winter. So I have to be really careful I have to get up a lot earlier in the winter time. So Finish or diminish, Mike? Language 2. Hey, there's no tips. Hey, I don't have 3 tips. Do I dare? Do I want to try and test out? Because I don't remember anything now. I'm probably gonna fail. I'm gonna try this. Let's try this. The engineer speaks Korean. Well, it's gotta be this. This is the professor speaks Korean. And I guess now, puhu. Puhu? Puhu? Okay, how do they say this in Finnish? It's not... I guess I could think it's Estonian, but it's this?
Insinööri puhuu koreaa.
Insinööri puhuu korea. Puhuu.
Insinööri puhuu koreaa.
Insinööri puhuu korea. Korea. The extra long A.
Anteeksi, mutta puhutteko te saksaa tai ranskaa?
Is this loud for you guys, or is it just me? I think it's loud. Yeah, anyways, I need to give my brain a little break from the Dutch. And then what I'm gonna try and do is figure out how to make a couple of Anki decks for the Dutch verbs. That's what I'm gonna do. So I have Anki. I have a giant. See, they had to warn me. I have a lot of decks. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Finnish sounds weird to you, Mike. Why?
Anteeksi, mutta puhutteko te saksaa tai ranskaa?
Oh, I'm probably gonna fail this. Anteeksi. Excuse me. This is a question, but do you speak Saksa? Do you speak Do you speak German or excuse me, do you but do you speak German or French, or do they want me to say do you speak either German or French? No, I would just say do you speak German or French? Punisher, hi Punisher, how are you? Swami, Ben? I don't know what that means. Do you speak Finnish? Why does Finnish sound weird to you, Mike? Eben is Finnish internet slang. What does that mean? And oh, hello, Raiders. Hi, Punisher. And welcome to the stream. Hi, Santos. Is it Santos or Santoaste? I mean, I'm like thinking in Spanish. And Mike, hi, Polyglot TV. It means epic win. Eben, oh, epic win. That's cool. So you speak Finnish then. Thank you, Mike. And shout out to Santoaste. Yes, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, Raiders. How are you? And how was the stream tonight? It's Santos? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just my brain is Dutchified, so and I know some Spanish, so Santos. Oh. 3 toast. Mike just sees the word san now and he thinks 3 now because he's studied a little bit of Mandarin. Okay, I think this might be right. Nope. Yet they wanted either German or French. Excuse me, but do you speak either German or French? Excuse me, do you speak German or French? Is what I'd say in English. I got the butt part. Should I report that, or do we have? Yeah, no kidding. We don't say either necessarily. Why is this so big? That's better. So which one actually means either in this sentence though? This means, oh, that's not right. Go back. Mutta, I think that means but, right? But do you speak Is it because of the t? No? Just imagine. No? Okay. Yeah, I got that part. Sang says German and Ang says French for sure. These. Whatever. So, what does this mean? I'm just totally just blindly trying a test out. I don't know any Finnish. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's you. Do you speak? Yeah, so you don't need either then. And this is just means or. So. Oh. Yoko? There's also the word yoko, which I think can be used with, that's Thai, right? I think they mean do you speak either German or French as an answer. Yes, yeah, exactly. As I understand it, Thai only means that the answer can be neither or I speak both as opposed to that, which would imply the person being asked definitely speaks one or just one. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll report it. Because, yeah, I think in English we can leave either out. I don't remember which way is American English and which way is British English because I'm Canadian. Either. It's both right to me. Let's just leave that one. I probably will fail this test out. Does Yanni speak Hungarian? Yanni Unkaria. Okay, I want to hear this. Let's hear this.
Puhuuko Joni Unkaria?
Puhuuko Joni Unkaria. Does Joni speak Hungarian? I really am enjoying the Finnish course though overall.
Sinä puhut sujuvaa suomea.
Sinä, you speak fluent Finnish? You speak. I'm gonna say fluent Finnish. You know what I realized today? In the French course, if you hover over the word le, the female pronoun, maybe, might be. I don't know that they pronounce it that differently. It should be le.
Sinä puhut sujuvaa suomea.
I'm gonna try that. Hey!
Sinä puhut sujuvaa suomea.
Sinä puhut sujuvaa suomea.
Sinä puhut sujuvaa suomea.
Sujuvaa suomea. Okay, you speak English and Korean. Hold on. English? Okay, it's this one. English and Korean. The R is different. She says le. Le. I'm not sure. Not sure. I haven't actually been to Paris or France, so I wouldn't really know how they pronounce.
Älykäs muusikko puhuu myös koreaa.
I wouldn't notice a distinct difference between Quebecois and wait, if it's saying l'air, that's not right. It's a le. That not even Quebecois, I don't think. That's probably just completely wrong, because Duolingo often gets things wrong. Let's just check this out. Let's try forval. Let's see, forval. Let's try this French word on forval and see what we get. French. 5 pronunciations. And what I like about forval is that they'll show you where these people are from. Okay, we don't need it in Dutch. There's no one from Canada doing this. So let's see, top one.
L'heure.
L'heure. She kind of has a G sound at the end. That sounds weird.
Leur.
Leur.
This is what I'm used to.
Leur.
Leur.
Leur. Leur.
Why are they right in front of the R? That sounds so horrible.
Leur.
That's the French I don't like.
Leur.
Leur.
I'm used to this pronunciation. The second guy. Or second Gwen. Where are they from? Gwen. Where are you from? Why does it say Gwen and there's a guy pronouncing it? I guess he could be. Let's see.
Leur.
No, not that one. Damn it. I want to hover over them and they won't let me.
Leur.
Oh, good lord.
Leur.
That guy was screaming in my ear. I'm sorry,
Leur.
Google.
Leur. Leur.
Oh, I think there's a Belgian one here.
Leur.
That's not right. Oh, he's trying to say it in Dutch. That's not even, I don't think that's a Dutch word. No. Yeah, no, Duolingo's wrong. Duolingo's definitely wrong on that. I don't think that's Quebecois at all. I mean, I learned basically, well, I had really good French teachers. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oops. Oh, look, more Dutch. More Dutch grammar in Dutch, guys. Oops. Yeah, that's someone else that was just lurking their stream. Actually, sorry. Yes, I was lurking her stream. She actually is a very good streamer that does Japanese, Korean, and Chinese, if you guys are interested in that. And she also does a little bit of Spanish. And she's actually very interesting, very fun to talk to. You can check her out sometime.
Älykäs muusikko puhuu myös koreaa.
Älykäs muusikko puhuu. I'm probably gonna get this wrong. They
Älykäs muusikko puhuu myös koreaa.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Älykäs muusikko puhuu myös koreaa.
I know that doesn't mean Finnish. The English musician speaks. Also speaks Korean? Nope. The intelligent musician. I'm probably gonna totally fail this because I don't know Finnish. Anna and Leo speak Spanish. Anna, yeah, Leo. Puhuvat Espanja. Yeah.
Puhuuko professori Pöllönen Kiinaa?
Well, if you think that pronunciation is weird, wait till you hear Haitian Creole. But I actually think Haitian Creoles, they speak French fairly well. I could understand some of them. Like I used to occasionally, when I was living in Toronto, working in the mall, I used to occasionally encounter people speaking French, and I could tell they weren't from France and they weren't Quebecois, because speaking words, they'd say French words, but then other words were thrown in that were just completely different, and I'd be like, well, they know French, but it's not. So it was more than likely Haitian Creole that I was hearing.
Puhuuko professori Pöllönen Kiinaa?
Puhuko professor? Does Professor Polon?
Puhuuko professori Pöllönen Kiinaa?
Polonen, Kiina. Does Professor Polonen speak Chinese? Yeah. Grandma, do you speak Hungarian? Mama. Puhu. Kasina Unkaria. Okay, let's try this. See how much I can do, and then before I decide to switch and try to
Moni afrikkalainen lapsi puhuu ranskaa.
set up a Anki deck. Hi Nate. Many African children speak Ranska, French. Oh, hi Nate, you're back up.
Moni afrikkalainen lapsi puhuu ranskaa.
Moni afrikkalainen lapsi puhuu Ranska. Nice. The intelligent musician. So Alexa means intelligent. Also speaks. Myo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Myos? Korea. The intelligent. I want to hear this again. Let's hear Google Translate.
Älykäs muusikko puhuu myös koreaa.
Älykäs muusikko puhuu myös korea. Myös? Let's hear this one.
Myös.
Myös? Okay. Korea.
Ruotsalainen nainen puhuu vain vähän espanjaa.
Ruotsalainen. Oh, that has to be Swedish. The Swedish. Oh, nainen. Woman speaks vain vähän espanjaa. Speaks a little bit of Spanish. The Swedish woman speaks. Which one means only a little? Oh. Fine. Yeah. That means only? Okay, so I missed that one then. Fine, only. Okay. Continue. You speak Japanese. I'm trying to remember. It's gotta be that one. But I don't quite remember the pronouns right now. So I know that means you. I thought Sina also meant you. I forget what Sina means. Singular you. Is this one plural you? It's not gonna tell me, is it? I can check the
Puhutte
notes.
japania.
I can check the notes later.
Puhutte japania.
So you speak Japanese. Puhutte is plural or formal. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. I thought so. And I think me is we, right? Not English. Finnish. Finnish. Yeah, we. We speak only a little bit of Japanese. We speak. Okay, Vine is. So we got Vine only, but we want Japanese, right? So, puhume Vine vahen puhume Vine vahen Japania. This is actually a very interesting language.
Puhumme vain vähän japania.
Puhume vain vähän Japania. I gotta hear that one again. I hear this.
Japania. Puhuuko ahkera tyttö espanjaa?
Does the girl... Well, they give me an easy one. Does the girl... Wait. Oh, does the hardworking girl speak Spanish? No, I don't think so. Actually, wait. No, this is speak. Just speak. That's Spanish. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Yay! Do they speak Chinese or English? Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Kina for Chinese and Englantia, puhuvatko. puhuvatko. So this is just completely dropping the pronoun for they, right? And just using the speak with the question form. I like this question particle there. Hi Andy, how's it going?
Puhutko sinä saksaa?
I'm taking a little break. I'm taking a little break from reading Dutch. Okay. And then I'm gonna try and make an Anki deck. I'm gonna try and make 2 different Anki decks for Dutch verbs actually. Zdrava. Yes, Zdrava. Andy speaks Serbian. So,
Puhutko sinä saksaa?
Anki.
what?
Anki.
No. What did you just say? No. We are not going to go into that about Dutch verbs. Oh, no. So, there's also a big whole list here of borrowed English words borrowed into Dutch that they had to verbify. Oh my god, it's like 4 pages, I think, of English verbs that, 4 pages of English words, loan words that got turned into verbs in Dutch. Like Hokkien, to play hockey. 4 pages. I'm like, what? And they also have like, wait, what? Backuppin'? Like to back up. Backuppin'. I've heard some of them before, and some of them make sense, but I don't understand why. Okay, you know what? Fietsen means to ride a bike in Dutch. But why do they have to take the English word bike and turn it into a verb in Dutch and call it biken? That part is beyond me. Jogging, fine. It's just too funny. But whatever. Those apparently, yeah. I guess if I want to speak Dutch and sound cool and young and hip, I should port over those English words. And yeah, the book is really good though, Mike. It actually is really good. It's basically like one of the French conjugation books that I used before in the past that teachers actually give you. So it is actually really good, but you kind of have to, because it's a Germanic language, you kind of have to, they organize it slightly differently than you would for French or Spanish. What about it? Yes, it's Fandala. Yes, you can go to Fandala.nl. If you're learning Dutch, if you're seriously learning Dutch, for whatever reason you're seriously learning Dutch, you can go here and you can look up Dutch words. It's a dictionary, online dictionary, but they also sell the grammar books, some grammar books. I don't know if I'm gonna actually get their grammar book per se. I just really wanted the verb one. Okay, back to Finnish. Yes, Ankian. Nate's just making funny jokes. And then if I said Ankian in Dutch, you'd have to write it like this. I realized I haven't posted a Serbian lesson for a long time. I'm very angry at myself, so I'm making some. Alright, Andy. That's good though. Keeps you busy. You should do that. Do you speak German? Saksa. Puhutko sinä?
Puhutko sinä saksaa? Puhutko sinä saksaa?
Puhutko sinä saksaa? Saksaa. Puhutko sinä saksaa? Saksaa. Okay.
Minä puhun englantia.
I speak English.
Minä puhun englantia.
Minä puhun
Minä puhun englantia.
Englantia. I hate when I send message too early, especially when it's all right, Andy. I'm sure all of us have done that before.
Puhua.
Puhua. To speak. Yay. Hey! I managed to do it! Okay, that's my Finnish lesson for today. That's my Finnish skill for the day. Yay! Thank you, Mike. You've never what? Done that. Oh, I always try to test out if I can. I'm just surprised that I'm able to pick up some stuff here. But I think tapping the word bank helps a lot now. It's very annoying. Wait, what? What's very annoying, Mike? What's very annoying? Me testing out? No. Or sending a message too early with a typo. Sending a message. Alright. Okay, I did some Finnish. Let's try some Greek for a little bit. Look what they did! They broke my ABC skill! Should I do it? I'll do it. Just get that out of my way. Let's do some Greek. I hope my Greek keyboard is working. Yeah, it should be working. No, I'm not going to do time practice with the alphabet skill.
Endekatis. Endekatis.
And what?
Endekatis.
What? That's not... I don't see anything in here that matches what he says.
Endekatis. 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 Endekatis.
This says he. Filosofia. Fi. Sorry, wait, what's this one?
Vi.
Fi. Right? Fi and chroma.
Endekatis.
Yeah, but I can't figure it out.
Endekatis. Endekatis.
That's...
Endekatis.
What do you think it is?
Endekatis.
There's just way too many spelling orthographic rules you have to remember.
Endekatis.
Okay, let's try this.
Endekatis.
It's all... That's what I hear, actually. Endekatis.
Endekatis.
Yeah, what? What? Okay, I gotta mark that because that is completely. Okay, I gotta stream mark that. Or you can clip that, guys. Clip that one because that is extremely wrong.
Endekatis.
This discussion is locked. This discussion is locked. Do you see that? Yeah, it's supposed to be pronounced like huh, like huh. Pretty much like German huh. Or Dutch huh. Oh, my. No, I swear, he's saying... Oh, no. They're not even giving... None of the... Yeah, they locked the discussion because the audio is totally messed up. Hi, Rachel. Look at this. This is pronounced huh. You're all just from Locke's discussion. And this is what he says.
Endekatis.
Endekatis. How does endekatis, 4-syllable word, mean that? He. read. Clip that. Oh, clip that. I marked it. I'll highlight it later.
Endekatis.
Nope. Oh man. Yeah, the audio is not correct, people. Wow. I think that was the first. Was that my first one? That was the first one. I'm just reviewing the alphabet skill. They broke my alphabet skill, so I'm just like trying to unbreak it.
Babas.
Oh dear. Wow. Maybe I should go back to reading Dutch. Oh, my head is broken. My head is broken. Oh dear.
That has been known to happen.
Theta.
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 Theta. Theta. I think that's how they spell theta. Or is it yeah, theta. She said theta.
Theta.
Theta. What are you saying to me, Nate?
Nothing really.
Oh, you do, Nate?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. Those were the two most important ones.
Exactly.
Το γράμμα ήτα.
We can use them in chat then. Hi, Rachel. How was your day, Rachel? Duolingo telling me I'm wrong. You're all just wrong. Wrong. The letter ita. How do they want me to spell ita?
Ήτα.
This is why I didn't want them to break the skill. This
Μη
retarded.
μαμά. Μη μαμά.
Me.
Θήτα.
No, theta. Theta, it's not theta. Oh geez, man. I think they want theta. Yeah. Waves to all. Alright. I spent a fair amount of time of it chilling with Hal, Valters, Agavi, Lexi, and Cleanish. Oh, that's cool, Rachel. That's cool. I think I got up pretty late today. I woke up and I was reading this. Andy clipped it. They're trying to break my. They're trying to. Oh wait, my quote's on cooldown. Damn you. It's like 10 p.m. at night, okay? Those are your I got them all somehow, Rachel. I got all of them somehow. Don't ask me how. I think I was lurking. I was lurking on a bunch of streams and, what the hell just... My chat just refreshed itself automatically.
Ο μπαμπάς.
Oh.
Ο μπαμπάς.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Μπαμπάς. Μη μαμά. Μπαμπάς.
How's my day? My day was this, Rachel. It's going good though. It's going good. I can actually read the Dutch in the grammar book. So I'm gonna try and set up a couple of Anki decks for Dutch verbs and see how that goes. And these are the ones you got. Oh, there you got the cute ones. You got cute ones. They're all cute. They're all cute. Go lurk some more streams. Maybe you'll get more. Or is it too late to get more? Oh yeah, Torama. Oops. Torama ita.
Tograma lambda.
Lambda. Lambda. Wait, I forget.
Tograma lambda. To. Grama. Lambda.
I think it's that one. Okay.
Tograma ita.
Grama. Chroma. Chroma. I think it's chroma. Chroma.
Chroma.
Chroma.
Mama.
Mama. Theta. Theta. To. Chroma. Lambda.
Ενδεκάτης.
No.
Ενδεκάτης.
No, you're not tricking me again. but jeez, look what it says.
Ενδεκάτης.
That's a 4-syllable word. This is a 1-syllable word. You are not tricking me again, Duo. Bad Duo. Yes, bad Duo, Rachel. Yes. Wait, did I not add that to the quotes already? Do I have bad Duo bad on here? Check my quotes. I'll check them later. Tsukurama pizza. Hi, James. Okay, lambda. And yes, I think I don't know if everyone knows James, Andy. Andy is a Serbian speaker, and James has been learning Mandarin. Oh. Hold on. I don't remember. Why don't I remember? It is that one. Okay. Chroma. Dual trying to break my brain. My brain. Phew. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I want to do more Greek now. I'm scared to do more Greek now. I'm scared. I have to do this one. Oh my god, there's 8 lessons. No, no, okay. I think that's enough Greek. That hurt my head. Spanish. Español. A mí me gusta el español. Oh my god, why you... Oh, you clipped the other one, not again. Oh dears. Well, see, now anybody who's gonna do the Greek course now knows that Joel's trying to trick them there. And, you know, this is what they said on the discussions. This discussion is locked. Okay, let's do some Spanish.
Carmen, gira a la izquierda.
I'm still typing Greek. Carmen, turn left. Las maletas están... What am I forgetting? It's dentro del coche. Yeah, you want caro.
¿Qué está buscando usted?
What are you looking for? disculpe, señorita, ¿dónde está el Museo del Arte?
Estas direcciones no son buenas.
These. I'm just gonna say direct. Wait, what? It's directions. Hold on. It's not direct. Let me see. Yeah. Siempre hermos in. Oh no, wait. Hermos a or hermos in? Esta calle. I'm thinking la calle. Hermos a or este? In. Yeah, you want in.
Nosotros estamos esperando el tren.
We're waiting for the train. Senor. Okay, I want to know if they take this because this verb in Latin American Spanish is a swear word, but you can use it in Spain. Okay. No, wait. I'm conjugating it wrong. Hold on. El autobús aquí, but señor coge quiere what? No, tome. Yeah, they want tomar, tome. So coger. So it should be. Oh no, wait. Actually, I don't know how to conjugate that verb. It's not because that would be koga, but koha. I forget how to conjugate this verb. Hey! Because it would be koha. I just had to think about how to say it.
Toda la familia ya está abajo.
The whole family is already below. Downstairs.
Sigue derecho, Ana.
Sigue derecho. It's like follow right. Just pretty much go right, Anna. Oh no, it is continue straight. It is continue straight. Derecha. Derecha. Derecha is right.
Hay un río detrás del zoológico.
That was like French, and that expression sigue derecho is like the French. Tout droit or something like that. And same with Dutch actually. Dutch has in Dutch they use rechtdoor to be like straight ahead. Hold on a second. My nose is wet. Why is my nose wet? Okay, there is a river behind the zoo.
¿Por qué no giras a la izquierda?
Why don't you turn left?
El café más cercano está en la calle Ortega.
The closest cafe is on Ortega Street. Okay.
Estamos enfrente de la biblioteca.
We're in front of the library.
Disculpa, ¿vas a la estación ahora?
Excuse me. Are you going to the station now?
Usted tiene que girar a la derecha.
You have to turn right. Yeah, derecha is right.
Ellos esperan el metro para ir a la ciudad.
They're waiting for the metro to go to the city. Yes, because I'm in Europe, I say metro. If I was back in Toronto, I'd say subway.
Disculpe, señor, ¿qué calle es esta?
Derecha, right, derecho, forwards. Yes, Mike, it is. I've heard tube before. I've heard that people say tube in the UK. Yes. Excuse me, sir. What street is this? It's the London Underground or the Tube, yeah. In Toronto we call the TTC, it's Toronto Transit Commission, runs all the public transit in Toronto. We just call the TTC the Rocket. Chicago is confusing because the Metra is the regular train and the subway is called the L because for the most part it is above ground. Yeah, you didn't have a link, it's alright. It's what? TFL? What? What's TFL? Transport for London? Okay.
Hay más habitaciones arriba.
There are... Yeah, it's interesting about Chicago. I mean, Toronto does have, oh man, why am I forgetting what it's called now? Nay, what do we call that one? Out in Scarborough.
Scarborough?
No, the transit line out in Scarborough. What do we call it again?
I don't remember. LRT?
Yeah, light rapid transit. That's what we're calling it in Toronto. The LRT. Is that what? Wait, did we call that one light rapid transit? Because it's a subway train. It's not a streetcar. The LRT was the streetcar.
No, LRT is the train.
Was it the train?
It's the above ground train.
What do we call the streetcar one? Because we built one. We built one down, going from Union Station all the way up, all the way along the harbor front, going around through Chinatown up to Spadina Station. We called that something else. Yeah, we do have light rail in Toronto too, but it goes out. It's on goes out to the suburbs. Like in the suburbs, you'll get the LRT instead. There are arriba more rooms above. We're waiting for the 10 o'clock train. Estamos esperando el tren de... I can't remember how they say this. I'm like, my brain is thinking in Dutch. We're waiting for...
Nosotros. Esperamos.
Oh, they want esperarnos.
El tren.
Oh yeah, de las
De.
días.
Yes.
Yay, we're done. The tube goes to most places in London, not just the city of London. Yeah, I expect it would. I mean, I think most huge cities like that would have it going further out. I think I looked at the map of the London Metro before, or the whole transit thing. He's amusing me. It's so expensive in the center. There's 1 and 2. Oh, do they charge you by where you are? Okay, that's Spanish. Let's do some Dutch. Let's get my brain back to Dutch. Yeah. I think they do that here too, actually. But here... Actually, maybe they got rid of that because here they just charge you by distance. Like, you're moving to a city that has trams? Streetcars, that's what they're called in North America. I mean, anybody that actually grows up in a city with streetcars calls them streetcars. In North America. Any North American that grew up in a North American city that has streetcars calls them streetcars. There's also a very famous play written by an American. Streetcar Named Desire. Tennessee Williams wrote this. It was also made into a movie. Blanche Dubois. Americans changing the names of stuff again. Yes, because trams are actually kind of different. The same with the trolley. I mean, like, why would we call it a tram? A tram would be something different. I don't call them trolleys in Toronto. The streetcars and trolley are kind of different to me. To me, that is. I don't know about other Torontonians, but I think, I don't know. Trams could be. I think some people might think of trams differently. Yeah. Rachel. You just have to read all the discussions on Duolingo. A lot of people talk about this stuff. You're not the first Brit to get upset about this. We got creative. They are basically just trains that want to be buses. The trams? No. What? Trams all looked like streetcars back in the day. We just modernized them. Okay, let's try this. I do some. Did they break any of my Dutch skills? Stop breaking the skills. It's actually distracting from like trying to finish the course or do anything that's actually productive. Yeah, they broke like 3? Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna do a timed one, see if I can do this timed practice.
Hij werd meteen herkend vanwege zijn rare kapsel.
Oh, I don't want to do timed practice with listening. Sorry.
Hij vindt het een lelijk kapsel.
He thinks it's an ugly...
Ik draag lenzen omdat mijn bril gestolen is.
Lenses because my glasses are... I would say because they were stolen.
Ze gaan 1000 petten bestellen met jouw creditcard.
1000 petten bestellen? Going to order... Oh, caps.
Petten.
Caps. They're going to order... I can't type English. With your credit card. Oh, zo gaan 1000 petten bestellen met jouw credit card. If she were to... Oh my god. If she were to look through lens... als ze... door... de lens look through Kaiken. Don't like this. I don't like this. I don't remember. She would see it better. So. Gonna be wrong. I'm out of time. That sucked. I just realized they gave me 5 points at least. I just realized the Portland streetcars look very basically the same as Sheffield's tram. The first trams were in Wales. I didn't know that. Did not know that. Well, now that's saying something for the Welsh. I know, right? I'm just saying. I like their language, by the way. Shla 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 shla. It's probably a pretty cool country. It's got a coastline. Relationships. The baker and the butcher have already been dating for almost 2 years. The baker and the slager have been al by na 2 jaar. No. The baker and the slager have al by na 2 zo. What? Verkering? Oh.
Hij heeft mijn hart gebroken door het uit te maken.
We don't want all this shit. Has broken my heart by breaking up. My nephew recently got a girlfriend. My nephew has since quote. What?
De aantrekkelijke jonge dame weigert haar telefoonnummer te geven.
Mini England, I mean Wales. The attractive young lady refuses to give her telephone number. Niemand vertrouwt hem.
Wil je verkering met mij?
Do you want to date me?
Verkering.
What? Okay. To be my what?
Verkering.
Okay. No context.
Daarom voelde ze zich afgewezen.
Because she felt
Afgewezen.
rejected. No, it still means it still means because. You could say varom blah 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 blah, and then you would say daram. Yeah. Let me go back a bit. Did you know that Wales has more sheep than people? It's almost weird that England hasn't consumed many. I mean, what? Ah! We don't want all the sheep. Well, it's alright. I think they have sheep in New Zealand. Ah! He's offended. If you have sheep, you can make... Ah! The first electric trams were in Russia. Yes, it's sheep's head, Rachel. God, no thanks. I haven't had it so far. Shla shla shla. I'm not Welsh. I speak Taishanese. Shla 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 shlu shlu push The only difference is Welsh has that sound at the end of a syllable, and I'm not used to that, so I had to practice saying something like "puth." Words quack. Weird are tough. Do you see Angry Lamb face at you? I know, right? You just wish, Mike. Mike, go learn Bofo-Mofo. Seriously,
It's
go.
Bopo.
Is it Bopo or Bofo? It's Bofo-Mofo, Nay. I looked it up already. Oh, is it Bopo? Oh, god damn it, Bopo-Mofo.
Language and media.
I just said damn it, okay? What for Doma? Rachel, did you know there's probably Welsh and Spanish hybrid in Argentina? There are Welsh speakers in Argentina. Probably mixed with some native some native South American languages. I said, oh cool, I'm gonna learn Welsh and go visit Argentina. Since a while, apparently, a while back, I don't know if you ever met Calciotto, he was telling me about this. I was like, and he was saying he thought Welsh would be more useful because there are more speakers of Welsh than Irish. Is that the right one? Right down here? What's this? Huh? What is going on in Serbia? Well, my brain has now broke. I'm sorry, Rachel. That's so weird. But it was a colony. I guess they traveled all the way there. You know? I was like, wow. Yeah, it'd be really interesting, actually. I think the Americas is pretty culturally mixed because of this stuff. Yeah, the tiny bit of land we let them. Wait, Andy, what do you mean there's chaos going on in Serbia? What's going on? I mean, I know you said coronavirus outbreak again. And wasn't there an election recently? I'm sorry, I hope it's not affecting you too badly. Or are you joking? I can't tell. Okay, one more. They broke... Oh, jeez. Spanish. Dutch, why? Dutch, why? Why? Okay, yeah. I had to do another time practice.
U hebt 229 ongelezen berichten.
Oh, you have 200... And they probably want that. 29 unread messages.
De gelezen boeken liggen aan de andere kant.
Read books are on the other side.
De dieven reden in een gestolen auto.
The thieves rode in a stolen car.
Ik zal de vertaalde documenten met de post sturen.
You guys can keep chatting. I'll catch up in a bit. I'll send the translated documents by mail.
De toegevoegde hoeveelheid was precies genoeg.
Toegevoegde? The total amount?
Toegevoegde.
The added amount was exactly the added amount. What would we normally say? We would just say the whole. We would probably that whole thing would be the total was exactly enough.
Hopelijk kan de politie mijn gestolen fiets vinden.
Hopefully, the police can find my stolen bike.
Er lag een omgevallen boom op de snelweg.
There was a fallen tree on the, I'm gonna say freeway.
De vertaalde boeken zijn overal ter wereld te koop.
Slated books are for sale
Koop. Ter.
all over the world. Okay, for sale all over the world.
Ongebruikte medicijnen mogen niet in de vuilnisbak.
Unused medicine may not mogen niet in de vuilnis. May not something. It may not.
Mogen.
It's not allowed in the garbage bin. God.
Mijn gerepareerde laptop is zo goed als nieuw.
My repaired laptop is as good as new.
Je kan die onbetaalde rekeningen niet blijven negeren.
That's unpaid. Sorry. Those unpaid bills. You can't continue to. No! Can't continue to ignore those unpaid bills. God damn it. These sentences are long for time practice, though. It's ridiculous. Stop that! Okay, no, it's done. Stop breaking my skills. I'm only doing this because I can at least do time practice and try to get, like, faster at it. But those sentences are pretty long for time practice. It's like, it's ridiculous. They should make the timer... I don't know why the timer runs out so, like... I think they should extend the timer based on how long the sentences are. It's kind of dumb. There will be a lockdown for 3 days, but tons of people are now protesting and a lot of them don't wear masks. Oh dears. This whole protesting stuff is just global, right? So, welcome to the UK. Yeah, it's in the States and Canada too, so, and Amsterdam. Sweden is having issues. We're heading to a second huge wave. Of course we are. Despite living like before, companies aren't doing well there in Sweden. And it will be even worse than for the first, but hey, at least the pubs are open. We were having a conversation about pubs earlier on Sergio's stream. And that's right, other streamers. I do talk about other streamers on my stream. Natural course of a conversation. You will get timed out. You will get warned and potentially timed out if you come here just to promote your stream. That's my policy. But I'm perfectly okay with things coming up in the course of a conversation. But hey, at least the pubs are open. And besides, a bunch of us here that like to stream. Rachel streams. Mike, okay. Mike, when are you gonna stream again? Because I've seen you maybe pop on like twice and stream some Duolingo. And same here, Andy. Yeah, I'm sorry about all that. I mean, I haven't heard any interesting things about the situation in Norway in a while. Our government doesn't care anymore, to be honest. Yeah, well, Rachel, now the UK, now Boris Johnson, Boris Johnson has to worry about the millions of Hong Kongese people that he's going to try and take in to the UK because they are British nationals. Some of them have British, well, not all of them, but some of them have British, are designated as British nationals overseas. So that's good. I'm glad to hear that. It's all about money. I saw the weekend photos from Soho. Soho, you mean in Japan?
No.
Where's Soho? Oh, New York City?
No.
What's Soho?
District in London.
Okay, Soho is also New York City, by
Yes.
the way, people. It's called south of Houston. It's shortened as Soho. Where's Soho in London? London looked like a mess. I mean, great without pandemics going around. Yeah, it was. A lot of pubs have already had to shut back down because people who went now have confirmed cases. But yeah, we have virus Vonzine. Virus Vonzine. What is Vonzine again?
Vonzine is madness.
By itself?
Mm-hmm.
Vonzine? I mean, I've seen it used. Okay. Oh, frenzy, mania, delirium. It's nice. I would say Heckhide is madness, though. Heckhide. Hey, look at me. I'm a streamer. Oops, gotta do it soon. Yes, you should, Mike. Jonsen. I know, Rachel. I'm sorry. My brain is Dutchified. Can't help it. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna try and get them over to the UK while Corona is going on. He's just probably gonna try to give them citizenship or something to let them over a bit. But it's pretty dire over there, Rachel, between China and Hong Kong right now. And their closest port of harbor is probably Taiwan and like Singapore. London. Soho was English first. What do you mean Soho was English first, Nate?
It was English first.
What does it mean in London? What does Soho mean in London? It's like I said,
1 second.
Soho in New York City is south of Houston. And yes, it's pronounced Houston because it's Dutch, more than likely. Because they had Dutch settlers in New York City, right? So it's called south Houston. That's Texas. I meant New York City, man. Soho, Manhattan. So they just shortened it to Soho. So when I first heard that it was south of Houston, it didn't make sense, but now I know it's probably because of Dutch. Let's see. Dutch. See? Yes, it was Dutch. The land that is now Soho was part of a grant of farmland given to freed slaves of the Dutch West Indies Company. There we go. You know, I'm still very proud to be Canadian because Canada hasn't, as far as I know, Canada has never had slaves. Whoa, they're fighting to get in. Huh? What? Andy, wait, what? The protesters? I'm so sorry. I hope you're safe, Andy. Jeez.
I think he's talking about the ones in the photographs from Soho.
Oh, what? Oh, this thing? Oh, that looks like the Raptors party when Toronto won last year. Except they don't look happy. Wait, let's just play this. Oh my god, people. Do you not know what 1.5 meters is?
It's gone midnight here in Soho, and though much of the capital is much quieter than usual, the crowds are still out in force here. Many bars and cafes are still open, which is great news for the entertainment industry, though there's not much evidence of social distancing going on.
Yes, what were you saying to our friend earlier, Nate?
The vast majority of people in this country, I think, are responsible. People have complied with some very strict...
What were you saying to our friend earlier, Nate? We were talking about Toronto, and you were telling him, yes, the bars and pubs are open and the prostitutes are back to work, but no kissing. The prostitutes are back to work here, guys, but no kissing. Case numbers here are climbing. Goes back to 1630s, I guess. You mean that which goes back to 16?
So, in
Oh, probably. Well, apparently Soho in New York, the land was acquired in the 1660s by Augustin Hermann, and then passed to his brother-in-law Nicholas Bayard. The estate was confiscated by the state as a result of Bayard's part in Leisler's rebellion. I want to say Leisler's, but it's probably Leisler's rebellion, but was returned to him after the sentence was annulled.
but it wasn't called Soho in Manhattan until 1962, so quite a lot later. Manhattan wasn't called, part of Manhattan wasn't called Soho until 1962.
Yeah, I didn't finish reading the article, Mr. Super Uber Speed Reader. It's not the Soho that was called. Soho is just a contraction of south of Houston. I'm just looking up for when it was called south of Houston, and it was called that.
1962.
Yes, 1962. Thank you. Yes, I guess I skipped over that. Anyways, you sure about the 1630s, Nate, for London? Oh yeah, I know. We'll be back in lockdown again soon. Incoming Wikipedia page. James Scott, 1st Duke of how do you say Monmouth? Monmouth? Duke of Monmouth? Used Soho as a rallying call for his men at the Battle of Sedgemoor on July 6th. Somehow this turned into a history stream, guys. I'm sorry. But it's fine. On July 6, 1685, half century after the name was first used for this area of London, the Soho name a rallying call? What did it mean?
It meant get back to base or come here. Rallying call.
No, what? Seriously, how is that a rallying call? Did you just make up two words, like two syllables?
They just yelled it so everyone would hear them in the forest.
It's like when you play hide and seek and you say "Ollie Ollie Awesome Free,"
Yes,
whatever
exactly.
that means.
Precisely.
The Soho name has been reused by other entertainment and restaurant districts such as the Soho Hong Kong Entertainment Zone and the cultural commercial area of Soho in Malaga. The New York City neighborhood of Soho, Manhattan gets its name from its location south of Houston Street. Yeah, but the New York City one's not tied to the London one at all. Right? That has a Dutch origin, for sure, south of Houston. Look up the Houston part. I'm pretty sure it's Dutch. I'm gonna say it's Dutch. But is also a reference to London's Soho. The Pittsburgh neighborhood of Uptown was also formerly called Soho, having been named by its founder most likely after the London neighborhood where he was educated. I'd never even heard of Soho in London before the weekend. Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm like, Soho, what do you mean New York City? It's the only one I could think of. Wow. Be right back. I've seen it in the news and novels a few times. Nate, you read too fast. Most people have not confined to the rules here for weeks. I do admit being able to read really fast is cheap. Nate, if I had your skills, I could have probably aced law school or something if I went. Seriously, there's so much reading in the legal program. That's an awesome skill to have for law. I can analyze the cases well enough. And I can analyze the law. It just takes too long to read through everything. Rachel's gonna die again. I'm already dead. Wait, you say now? Say what now? I'm gonna say Nate's a bot. I'm gonna go watch the protest because it's getting it. Alright, Andy Lurk. Sorry I missed that. Stay safe. Yeah, stay safe, Andy. Just returned what protest? There's protests in Serbia right now. In Serbia. Oh, did you all hear Duolingo's threatening to move to Toronto over U.S. immigration policies? Wait, what? Wait, Duolingo. Did you guys know that when Trump was elected, they basically broke the Canadian immigration website? It was all over Canadian news. The website had to shut down, and they had, yeah. When Nate told me that, he saw the news come up, and I think he told me that right away. I said, "Oh my god, that's hilarious," because when I was growing up, my family was all like, "Oh, let's go to New York. Let's go to New York. Everything's cheap to buy there. We'll just bring it back, duty free." And now everyone's trying to. And now all the Americans are moving in Canada. Yes, it was all over. It was all over UK. It was hilarious. I was just astounded. I mean, a government website like that is probably running on a tin bucket. So yeah, probably they had to. I mean, Canada gets a lot of immigration worldwide generally, and actually Canadians do on a regular basis get a lot of Americans moving there. They do. It's like probably, I think we looked up the stat and I was actually surprised by it, but I don't know, immigration, I don't know where to look that up, but I know American is pretty high up in there. What's this? Oh, there's this one. Statistics Canada. Statistics Canada. Nah. Facts and figures. I don't know. I don't want to do this. No, never mind. Anyways, there was some stat I saw earlier about that. So generally, the Canadian immigration site is like designed to handle like people hitting the site, but wow, they didn't expect that many Americans overnight. I think the Germany and France immigration websites broke too after Brexit. Yeah, probably. I don't know about the Dutch one here. Possibly. I mean, there are a lot of British nationals in the Netherlands, and vice versa. There are a lot of Dutch nationals in the UK right now too, right? So they're just like, they're caught in a loop. I mean, they're caught in a loop, I guess. It's like they're caught in a void, you know, with everything. But Nate saw some videos of, like, right after Trump was elected. He saw some videos, and this was probably closer to Quebec province, of Americans crossing the border into Canada, probably around in Quebec, and they're like walking with their hands up like this to the Canadian border, and the Canadian border guards are like, yeah, let's just put your hands down, let's just go inside. It's like, not exactly gonna shoot first, ask questions later. Canada won't do that. I would say the Netherlands, but you're all gonna flood. What? Oh, I'd love to live in Germany or Belgium. Nate and I want to be on the coast, Rachel. We don't want to be landlocked. I mean, I think about it. Toronto has a Great Lake. Toronto is situated on a Great Lake. The Great Lake leads out to St. Lawrence River, which eventually leads out to the Atlantic Ocean, but Canada is pretty much landlocked aside from that lake, you know. So I don't mind being close to the ocean. There's actually, I mean, I've been to New York City, but I can't really say that being in New York City was looking at the ocean. It was, you know, I don't know what they call it. Is it the Gulf of New York or something? I don't know what they call it. But it's like New York Harbor. I'm just looking at New York Harbor. So going to like Den Haag was actually kind of fun. I got to see the ocean. Yeah, I grew up near the Gulf of Mexico, and being in Toronto for a while was weird. The lake isn't the same. But that lake, the lakes here in the Netherlands are not the same as that lake. Belgium has a coast, and so does Germany. Germany doesn't have the right coast. Technically, the Netherlands doesn't have the right coast for me either. I want the Mediterranean. Now, the Netherlands has good engineers, so there will be under sea level, but dry. It's not like the American South Florida will definitely go underwater. Florida will definitely go underwater. Melon, if you're lurking and listening, please move away from there. We don't want you to go underwater. Yeah, parts of England would definitely be under too. Yes, polyglot, that is true. about the Dutch engineers when it comes to reclaiming the land. Not sure how many people know, but there is an entire province in the Netherlands that is reclaimed land. Flevoland is completely reclaimed. Germany has like 0.45 coast. What do you mean by that, Nate? Like, oh no, Lincolnshire? The county next to me is completely flat and on the coast. Yeah, I've read about it. And they are trying to reclaim a little bit more from the, well, it's called a lake now. The whole thing used to be the South Sea, but it's called the IJmeer now, and they're trying to reclaim a little bit more from it, but they're still gonna, I think their plan is to still have a big lake in the middle of the country. I'm pretty sure I said sure, but whatever. I was being careful. I said Lincolnshire. I think my sure is not the same as your sure. I'm not gonna have a British accent, Rachel. At the most I'll probably have like a Dutch accent speaking English or something, which I doubt will happen. Do you have hobbits in Lincolnshire? I'm just gonna go with Shire. Yes, like in Lord of the Rings, the Shire, Rachel, the Shire, the Shire. Okay. Alright, guys. I think I think I had enough Duolingo, so I will switch this. I don't know what I should switch this to. I probably should have switched it to just chatting a little while ago. But I think I'm gonna try and figure out how to do this Anki deck. We're gonna do an Anki deck. Let me think about this. Let me think about how I'm gonna do this, because it's gotta have Dutch, English. Yeah, I can just add some fields. It's fine. Let me see. Manage note types. So Mike, we're gonna make an Anki deck. Should I switch this to the Anki category? Because I don't even think that category is actually this Anki. I think it's a different Anki. Isn't there a die emote on here? But I'm dead. You're like already zombie Rachel 25 times. Yeah. Well, Rachel's not human anyways. She's an alien. Mad self-res skills. No, I just have merely Mercy following me. She's an alien duck. Yes. So I think what I'm gonna do is, before I create a deck, I'm gonna hold on. I definitely need to copy a note type, and then let me just check my database quickly, make sure I don't have anything funky going on with my Anki database. Yeah, let's switch over. I'm just gonna switch this to the Anki category. Let's do that. Or yeah, because I don't even think that is meant for the Anki we're thinking of, but whatever. And I can't spell Dutch. Yeah, because when I pull up the Anki category, it says puzzle and platformer. So I don't know what Anki they meant. Like, I don't think that's even right. Okay, what is wrong with this thing? Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Anyways, whatever. I'll put it in the Anki category. I don't think it's the right category, though. Or should I put this under just chatting? Yeah, they talk a lot. Oh, Santos. Santos. Okay, I don't know if he's still here. Alright, there was more than one thing I need to create. Hold on. There was a thing here. This is Dutch. Options. Manage options group. That's what I need to do. I want to add an options group. New options group name. Oh, what am I calling this deck? Dutch verbs. I'm just gonna call it Dutch verbs for now. I'll change it later. New options group name. Okay. Well, I don't know if that worked right. Because I don't want this to change. Hold on. Manage. Couldn't I just... Oh, I'll just leave that. And I think I can copy a note type. Note types. I think I can copy a note type. See that one? I want to copy. What? Okay. Add note type. Add note type. Yeah. Clone. I want to clone my teacher self Dutch note type now. Clone that one. Yeah. And I could clone this note type and just call it Dutch verbs. Now, that's my note type. Okay. Now let's add a deck. Create a deck. Right. Dutch verbs is the new deck. This is how we create a deck in Anki. But now where did it go? I don't want it down there. I want it down in... oh, I don't actually have just a Dutch category. Then we'll have to create a Dutch category. So I can put the subdecks in there. And then Anki is gonna cry that I have too many decks, but I don't care. Okay, Dutch. Okay, this. Options. Yeah, I want to change it to this. And then, set. Hold on. Actually, did I have the... No, I need to change that. Just Dutch. There we go. Yeah, so these are the specific options for this deck that I wanted to copy. You're back! Yes, and I'm creating a... okay, deck. Did I actually create... Oh, no, hold on a second. For this, did I actually create a Chinese... Hold on. Options. Options groups Chinese. That's fine. Did I create a specific note for Chinese? Manage note types. Note types. No, I didn't. Doesn't need it, I think. Okay, yeah, it doesn't need that. But I think it needed options. It had specific options for that. Okay. Okay, so I don't need a note type for Dutch here. I just needed options. Let me see my options. Reviews, absences. that stuff's all fine usually. Okay. Okay, now my Dutch verbs. I created a deck. Options. I'm just checking my options. This should be Dutch verbs. Yep. And those are my options for that. Yes. So let me pull this up. Oh no, I don't want those options. Okay. Trying to remember. Go back to there. Trying to remember. Now, when I add two Dutch verbs, yes. Basic. No. So by type is Dutch verbs, basic, and then I want to change that to Dutch verbs. Where are ya? Up here. Right. So do that. But I need to add more fields, I think, and I need to set up the cards properly. So, first of all, the fields for Dutch verbs. Dutch verbs, the note type. These are the cards I have now. Card 1 is like Dutch to English. Give the English for this and give that. And then card 2 is this one. Give the Dutch for. Alright. Okay, I know I could put input boxes, Mike, but I'm not going to do that right now because then I'm going to have to get crazy and put input boxes on all my decks, and I have a ton. Okay, so let me do the card types now. Now, what I want is fields. So I have Dutch and then the English. So I'm going to have the Dutch verb and then the English, the basic simple translation of the Dutch verb. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting like model verbs into the deck. So model verbs are the ones that you're going to learn. And then other verbs that are similar to that model verb, you look up and you would compare it to the model verb and conjugate it the same way. Pretty easy. So that I think, so for the fields, for the specific fields, I'm trying to flip through this book because they've divided this book by the European levels for languages. It's like A1, B1, A1, A2, B1, B2. So I'm trying to get to like, is this actually B2 section? I think my grammar is actually somewhere between B1 and B2. There are probably some grammar bits that might still trip me up. So I'm trying to find this. Okay, there's Heba and Sein, right? And Sein. And then model verbs, yes. Just gonna flip through this and try to find where these regular verbs. Right. And then and that one. Rachel, you should see the list of like verbs they have in this book that are verbs created out of English words, like back uppen, to back up. I don't know about that, seriously. I mean, and then they had biken. Like, why do you have the word biken when you have fietsen? The Dutch already have a word meaning to bike. You don't need biken. Okay, I think this is just... Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, so I'm putting... Why did my chat just refresh itself? Weird. I'm putting a few Dutch grammar books so I remember. Oh dear, Rachel. You're taking it pretty seriously. Just trying to look up something. Hold on. Right. A1, but it's also in B1, B2 is 22, table 22. Yeah, it's just table 22 then. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking the fields I need will be, so we have the Dutch verb in the infinitive, and then the English translation of the Dutch infinitive. Now I'm going to add another field. Yeah, so let's add the present tense. You know, the Dutch names for the tenses are pretty long. So for a field name, it's pretty long. I'm just not going to put it in. Okay, let me see if I can move some stuff over. Nate, what are you up to? You've been typing madly.
Researching.
Oh. Okay. Nah, I just want to improve, but the books aren't cheap. You can just read the Dutch grammar site for now. Yeah. You have been. I know, it doesn't cover everything. I understand. It doesn't exactly cover everything. I have a comprehensive Dutch grammar. That's the one I read. I was like, if I'm going to read one grammar book, I'm going to read that one. And if I have time, I'll go through like the workbooks and other books. Okay, so what I want is, can I put this up? Can I stand this book up somewhere? I'm trying to, you know, this table is pretty big. You think I had more room? Oh, I'm sorry, Language Lamb. I gotta move you. I think I need to put these other books somewhere else so I can put this book down. That's better. So, what do I have is... Geez, man, how long have I been on? I haven't been on that long. Okay, so, yeah, the present tense... The simple present tense in Dutch is called onvoltooid tegenwoordige tijd. It's pretty long. It's like, geez, man. And yeah, I'm just gonna do present tense. Yeah, I'll just call the field present tense because that's easier. Okay. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let's not do that yet because let's just close this for now because I forgot to do something. I did check database and I did check media. And there 2 files found in media folder not used. Wait, what? No. I don't know why those aren't used. Okay, no, don't. I don't know why it's telling me that. No empty cards. Okay, that's good. Okay, so where was I? The notes. Manage note type. Add field to my Dutch verbs. Oh wait, I didn't sync. That's what I need to do. I also need to sync. Sync up with the server. Yeah, you want workbooks? You know what, Rachel? Message me in Discord. I can probably email you some PDFs if you don't ask me where I got them from. I mean, if you don't want to. Just message me in Discord. I can probably email you some PDFs. Alright? All right. Yeah, I'll try to send it. I'll try to send that to you later. Okay, manage note types. Let's manage this. Dutch verbs. Oh, let's get going. Fields. Okay, so I wanted to add a present tense field. Present. I should do this. Or should I just call it simple present? I'm just gonna call it simple present. I mean, the Dutch doesn't really have any other present. Well, you know what? Actually, no. I should call it present indicative. Indicative. Because that's what it is. Yeah, present indicative. Yes, do that. Thank you. And then after that, so they're saying the way they divided it up, they said the simple present indicative tense is A1 level. Oh, excuse me. Water. Okay, and then they said the present perfect tense. But it's so funny, when I was reading the first part of this book, they explained to you not that part, infinitive, right? But they explained the tenses kind of like this. Yeah, here they explain the tenses as they explain the present tense, simple present tense, and then they explain the simple past tense. But oh yeah, I'm totally spacing. That's fine. Simple past, and then I'll use just the past participles. Yeah, those are just participles, anyways. And you don't really need future tense because future tense is pretty easy, right? Yeah, because these are all, it's just like, yeah, okay, yeah. So I do. That's all I really need is present indicative, and then past indicative. Simple past. Simple past. No, I'll just call it the past indicative. Okay, so we got the present and the past, and then we really just need, yeah, we just need the, hold on, I need better. I think I need it better. I should look at the regular verbs. Because haben and sein are kind of weird. Okay, we've got the simple present, right? And then, yeah, we need past participle. And simple past, this one uses past participle. The future tense is pretty easy. Yeah, right. And then we have the imperative. Wait, why are you not showing me? Oh wait. Maybe because this showed me that in this part of the book. Why do we do that? Oh, hi, Token. You know, I don't think it's the right Anki though. I think it was meant for some puzzle platformer game. How are you, Talkin? How's it going? I am making I'm making a Dutch verb deck. But I'm just looking at something here. Where is it? Because there is a... Well, you know what? It's easy enough for me to add a field later. So it's not too much of a big deal. Screw that. Puzzle platform game. Yes, we're just gonna take over the category. Okay. So how's the Spanish going, Telkin? And the Japanese? What, you're studying Spanish? I know you're studying Spanish and Japanese. You said you were going to study another one. Okay, there. And the conditional tense is just using... Yeah. Okay, and then the imperative, and then I'll add the imperative. Wait, what? You know, hold on. Do they not talk about the subjunctive form in here? I mean, Dutch doesn't really have a subjunctive though. Screw that puzzle. I looked up Anki on Steam. It's $1. That puzzle platformer is $1. That's actually funny. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. I can always add fields later, so this is what we're going to start this deck with. Alrighty, so that's that deck. And okay, is there anything else I wanted to add in here? I don't think so. I think it was just that. I mean, they don't... Just check something. They talked about the moods, the different grammar moods. Indicative, imperative. Yes, we have the infinitive. And then conditional. The thing is, the Dutch is like English. They don't really use the subjunctive mood. There are subjunctive forms, but why don't I see it in the tables anywhere? There's $1 for the game. That's funny. It really is funny. Yeah, it only talked about the condition all the way up to the conditional. It didn't really talk about so I guess in the tables they don't actually show the subjunctive. Wait, what? Don't you show me the subjunctive in here? Yeah, they don't really... Okay, so they don't actually include the subjunctive forms. As far as I can tell. Sein. Werkwoorden van een later een later okay. All right, I think we got this deck going. Sort by this field. No, we're going to sort by this field. I think that's fine for now. So for the cards, I think about what I'm going to do with the cards. Because what I did with the Spanish deck, when I created the Spanish verb deck with the cards, let's just take a look at what I did. This one, I want to look at the cards for that one. Spanish. Can I look at the cards this way? No, I can't look at the cards that way. What just happened? Spanish. I just want to look at what cards I put in this one. Spanish verb conjugation. And these are the fields that I had in this deck. Present, proto, imperfect, future conditional, present subjunctive, imperfect subjunctive, past participle, present participle, imperative, and the English. Oh, I put the English last. Okay. I might need notes and talk. Oh, I might need notes, fields, and stuff. Okay, let's see how I did these cards. Go on. Definitive, notes, and top 50. So we did the present to English, preterite to English. Wait, what? To future? Oh, yeah. Because I was putting stuff in the... yeah. Okay, let's see this card. So, you're given the Spanish infinitive. Okay, the notes in the top 50 were there to help you. And then at the back, you get the present. Give the present for it. And then the English. Okay. I see what I did. And then you get the English. Okay, I see what I did with that. That actually makes more sense. Okay, so let's go back to my Dutch one. And why am I getting hungry now? I'm finally getting hungry. But I'm gonna move this one down. Position that to 6. There you go. I might... No, I don't need to divide by level. I don't think so. I might need... Do I need to put notes? Whoa, somebody got hurt badly. Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. It doesn't sound fun. Really doesn't sound fun. I hope you're safe. You're at home, so. What about your family? How's your family doing, Andy? Add a notes field. Sorry, I was lurking, scrolling through Twitter. That's alright, Rachel. I'm still creating this deck. Okay, so this is what I have. These are the fields that I have so far for this deck, because it's going to be a big database. So this is basically the database fields. Dutch. The Dutch infinitive. Did I actually call it the... Actually, in my Spanish deck, did I actually call it the infinitive? The Spanish infinitive or something? What did I call it? What did I call the field? Yeah, I did call it infinitive. Infinitive, present, perfect, and then English at the bottom, notes. Present, subjunctive. Conditional. Actually, okay, yeah. I guess I don't need to say indicative either. Let's rename my fields. My family's good. Nobody has the virus. That's good. I'm going to take a shower now. All right, Andy. Okay, so Dutch. I'm going to call this one the infinitive. I'm going to rename this to infinitive. And the fields don't get messed up with anything else. So just rename this as present. It's too long. Present tense. And then the past tense. Just to rename this one. Okay, and then past participle, imperative, English, and the notes. Okay, those are my fields. Yay! I think we're on our way somewhere. close that. Oh no, I forgot to make the cards though. And then when you do that, once you got your fields for the note type, so you have to create a note type and then you make the fields for it, and then I have to make the cards for it. So yeah, okay, card 1 has, hey, where's my options? Oh, this is how no, wait, add card type, remove card type, reposition card type, deck override, browse, okay. Card 1 has, yeah, we're not going to do that. So for card 1, yeah, okay, so for card 1, you're given the Dutch infinitive, right? So give the present tense, which is actually called, what's it called in Dutch? Onvoltooid tegenwoordige tijd. Onvoltooid tegenwoordige tijd. Tegenwoordige tijd. Yes, that's what we have. Tegenwoordige tijd. Give the present tense for, so that's what we got. Give the present tense for, and there's a Dutch infinitive. You give the present tense, and this should be present, show the present after, right? So this is the card you see that asks you to do that, and then on the flip side of that card, when you flip it over and give your answer, this shows you what your answer should be. Okay, that's card 1. Might add notes. Oh, and I am gonna add the English to the bottom. Yeah. Anybody else's head hurting already? I know. I think this is why a lot of people don't want to use Anki, because it's a bit hard to get. Oh, I did put a break. There you go. And this one needs a break too. Alright, oh wait, no, I want the notes to be smaller. How do I close that? I'm just gonna copy and paste I copy and paste. Maybe I should use my Spanish one to copy this. Conjugation cards. Yes, this is what I want. Font size. Oh, it's the span. I'm gonna copy this because I want to change the size. And go back to the Dutch one. Yeah, Dutch cards. Cards? Yes, thank you. And span. Right. Yay, here we go. And then here's that one. And then here, did I have the, probably, I don't remember if I had the English, yeah, I should maybe, I don't know, let me see, did I make the English one small too? Yeah, I did. I made all of those smaller. Just because it'll look better. Alrighty. Mine? What's mine? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying when you typed that message. Brain hurt? Well, this is a preview of what your card will look like, but like say the Dutch infinitive might be like hebben, and any notes that I put in the notes field will show up here, and that's the front side of the card. That's like flashcards, right? Like an actual flashcard. So this is the front side, and then the back side of the flashcard will have the same thing at the top, but it'll show you the answer and give you the English infinitive. So so there's that. And then the second card, oh, I might have to name this something else. Can I don't know how many cards I'm doing. Why does it say add card type? Card type, card 1, card 2, card 1. Okay, add. Yeah, I do need to add a card, but yes. Okay. Well, that was nice. Can I reposition this to 3 for now? I don't know if that worked. Reposition into new card position. Yeah, I did. Oh, wait. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh. Can I call this card 3? Rename card type. Should be card 3. Yeah. Card 2. Right. Oh, what? Oh, because it was already used. Okay, sorry. Well, you know what? Let's get rid of this one, because I don't need this one. I have the other one, I think. We're not going to do give the Dutch for English, I don't think. Oh. Let's rename this a high number just for the hell of it, because I'm probably not going to get to card 20. I did not mean to do that, sorry. Okay, and this should be renamed. I'm going to rename this card 2. Card 2. Okay, now let's... So the first card was, I gave you the Dutch infinitive. Right, gave you the Dutch infinitive. I asked you for the present tense. Okay, so now this one was the Dutch infinitive, and just gonna look at the Spanish one again, because I think this is what I did. I'm just double checking. So I gave you the Spanish infinitive, and you had to give the present tense, right? And then this one's give the preterite for the Spanish, yeah, infinitive. So I just gave you the infinitive. And then eventually, I never did the reverse English to whatever. Okay. Let's go back to my Dutch one. So, Dutch cards. Alright, so infinitive, get the present. This one's infinitive. And give the, I said the next one would be past, right? And you give the past, the simple past tense. Yes, that's what I want for card 2. And then card 3. This should be card type. Yes. Oh, why does it think it's card 4? Bloody hell. Why do you think it's card 4 now? Because there's 4 cards, literally. Yeah, you know what? I don't need this. You know what? I'm just going to delete this one because I don't need that one. Remove that one. Card 20. Yes. Rename this one. Card 3. Doesn't matter. I'm just keeping them in order. Okay, so... and then we want the past. So I'm going to give the infinitive, and I want the past part to oh. Right. That's what I want. So we got the Dutch infinitive, give the present tense, and then you get to see what the English is too. And then you have Dutch infinitive, give the Dutch past tense, and then the Dutch infinitive, give the past participle. That's what I want to do. And let me check what other fields I had. And then I had, imperative. So next one is imperative. Give the imperative. So the next card, one more card. One more card, card 4. Yeah, so imperative. Imperative. There we go. Is there anything else I added to that? No, not really. Okay. So, that's setting up the deck. I'm going to make the note type, and then the fields and the cards for it. And then, close that. So this is actually, like with this, it's kind of modeled doing this the same way as I did this one. So you'll see, like, I'll get something like this for the Spanish. There's the infinitive. That's the infinitive in Spanish. So I have to conjugate that into the present subjunctive, which looks like, I don't even remember how to conjugate this in the present subjunctive. Yeah, it's unusual. And I have these notes to tell me, like, because it's a radical changing, E goes to yeah or E to I. Those are the notes for how to conjugate, because it's an unusual conjugation. So that's the subjunctive form. I wish you could see the other ones that I did for Spanish, like the simple one. Let me see if I can do this. Custom study. Just do, no, not that. Study by card state. And just do reviews. I'm gonna change that when I get to the custom study. Options, custom study. Just to show you what I did with the Spanish one. I think it's supposed to be card. I think I have to say card 1 or something for you to see it. So then you can see what I did in Spanish. So for the Spanish, like, give the present tense for ir in Spanish, right? So which would be voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, and van. So that's what would happen. And then I gave you the English to go, is what it means. So that's how that worked. So that's what I'm doing with the Dutch too. I'm going to do that. And then for Spanish with like card 2, I'll show you the card 2 for Spanish. Card 2, this is what I did. Rebuild. And for card 2 for Spanish, give the preterite, which is the Spanish simple past for ver, and for some reason I don't remember. Viste, vio, vimos, vistes, and vieron, I think. Viste, vio, vimos, vistes, vieron. Yeah, that was it. Got it. Okay, so I created the Dutch deck. Let me just sync up everything right now to keep everything backed up. They can't be merged together. Yes. Oh, yeah. Upload to Anki. Thank you. There will be cards in them soon. Are you playing?
I'm gonna buy 2 cheap, 2 on sale co-op games because Kenji.
Are you playing?
Maybe.
Are you streaming?
Probably not.
No, why not?
Here's Kenji.
You can ask him. Oh, you're playing a co-op game though?
I don't know if he's gonna play right now, but I'm just gonna grab the games because they're on sale.
Actually, I think I need to take a break. But now that we set up the deck, you can just do add. I think you just click tap A, type A to add. Right, I'm not doing Russian. So switch my note type, and I have to set up that when I switch my note type, which is named the same as my deck. Where is it? Where's my note type? Wait, where's my note type? Oh, right there, Dutch verbs basic. I choose that and it'll switch my deck for me, but it's not doing that quite right now. There, Dutch, and then switch my deck. You're gonna go to bed now, Rachel? Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow afternoon again. I'm gonna do more Dutch tomorrow, Rachel. Are you actually gonna be streaming tomorrow? Because you always stream on Wednesdays, right? I think you are. You should be alright. I should be around. Hopefully I get up in time. Okay, infinitive. So now that we have this, let me just figure out how I want to do this. I'm gonna do, I guess I'll follow their ordering in their book. Yeah. It's summer. Summer messes my sleep schedule up more, but as long as in the winter I get up early enough to see daylight. Okay. So now I set up the cards, I set up the deck, and now I can just add to the database. I can add my cards now. So it would be heb, hebt, heeft, which is irregular. It's actually hebben. I can't even type properly. And the plural is just always hebben. So that's all I'm gonna put for the present. Right? And then the past. Past tense is, and they're not giving you past tense there. Let's see what they have here. It's an A2 level is when they give you the past tense for Dutch. The past tense is had and hadden. So I'm going to do had and hadden. That's easy enough. And then the past participle is voltooid deelwoord. Oh, I forgot to put the Dutch grammar terminology. Past participle. Had. Yay, so we got the Anki deck going. And then after I do this, I'm going to try and port it all over into Memrise later. Had. Imperative. It's heb. Heb. And the English is to have. Yay! So that's one. I don't think I'm gonna tag it right now. Let me check the notes in the B1, B2 section. Yeah. Zal. Zal. Hebben. Zal. Yep. But they're not giving me, I don't think they're giving me the subjunctive at all. Unfortunately. Hey! Hi, Tony! I'm making an Anki deck for Dutch verbs. I'm sorry, you just kind of missed the major part of how to create a deck in Anki. So now all I have to do is just add in the information into these fields. You know what I'll do is I'll add a few, and then I'll show you how to use it after that. I mean, how's it going, Tony? How are you? You've been studying? You told me you were going to start studying Arabic before. I don't know if you started yet. Okay, let me just read this quickly. Zal zult, ja, heb, gaat. Wist je dat? Vorm. De onvoltooid verleden tijd van hebben is onregelmatig. Yes. Yes, this form is irregular in Dutch. Hij had nooit tijd. Wij hadden toen net een nieuw huis. De onvoltooid tegenwoordige toekomende tijd wordt met een vorm van zullen en een infinitief gemaakt. So the future tense, the future tense is formed by zal, zullen, and the infinitive. Ik zal misschien geen tijd hebben. Voorbeelden. Ik had vroeger een kat. Wij hadden honger. Ze voelt zo warm. Ze zal wel koorts hebben. We zullen ooit een eigen huis hebben. Enkele uitdrukkingen, een- en afcollocaties. Iets bij zich hebben. Het druk hebben. Geen tijd hebben. Ongelijk hebben. Geluk hebben. Het koud hebben. Iemand of iets nodig hebben. Het warm hebben. I actually understand all this expression. I actually understand all those expressions, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that was happen. Good, I just finished. Oh, you finished doing. Oh, yeah, you did start Korean. How are you liking the Korean course so far? I'm just checking something here. These are just notes, I think. Forbidden samples. Yeah, those are just notes. I'll read those later. I think I'm starting to get it, but not quite as harder than Japanese. You think Korean's harder than Japanese? I'm still on the alphabet. The alphabet's pretty easy. I mean, I learned it. I learned the Korean Hangul from a book though, so I had some good resources offline to learn it. So, I do have a memorized course for Hangul. I don't know if you like memorize or not. What do I do? It's over here. Yeah, and unfortunately they have this revised romanization for Korean, and I'm pretty sure Duolingo uses that too. But you can use this course if you want. Copy link address. I know it gets confusing because some of the syllables might sound similar to each other, but that's the course I created. I printed it out and I have been trying to memorize it. Okay. Well, if you feel like trying this, you could try this. See? It's just like this. And you don't have to do the typing part. This part is just like reading and listening. And then that's the consonants. And then the vowels. And then you can do typing if you want. This is what they'll ask you to type. So it'll give you this and you could have to type that. And same with the consonants. It'll give you that and you have to type that. But you don't have to do those. You can just do the first two. Like this one is the first two. So, and there's no typing in this one. So it'll give you that. And you just have to pick your answer for that. It should help. I don't know. I can show you how I did this and see. It's a good review for me. This is right? Yeah. And then I guess there's some audio that I found.
Ooh.
Hopefully it's not too loud. And this one is yeah. Oh no, it's the whoops, that was bad. That was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rusty. And then the second one is no, that was the second one. Where's the consonant one? No, wait, where's the consonants? Yeah, the romanization spelling doesn't sound like the good. It doesn't sound right. It's more like a K sound without a lot of It's technically like the two different case, well, it's three different K sounds in Korean, but there's two that one is more like English with a k, where you're like there's a puff of air coming out of your mouth, but the other one, that's the one, what's that one? Wait. Oh no, oh, I'm on the wrong level. Hold on, this one. So this one, yeah, they romanize it as a G now, but it's more like a k with no air coming from your mouth. And this one is a tensed one. But the one that has like air coming out of your mouth is this one. It's like k. You have to feel the air. But yeah, I know, they switched it. So I created this course because I had older Korean books that use a different romanization, but since they switched it, I created this one. Though, you know, I guess I could put the other romanization. I could put this as K, and this K with an apostrophe. Because this linguists will put this as a K with an apostrophe for aspiration, and this is ch with an apostrophe, and t, p, and this is doubled. This is not. This is just a normal ch. That's a. I know they say J too. It's supposed to be ch with no thing coming out your mouth. I could probably add in the other romanization to that. Most of it's the same though, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I know. People are complaining about that romanization system. I'm sorry. Sometimes, you know, it's probably... Maybe just do those skills really quickly and just move on, because, like, just get used to the way it sounds for it. That's what I would say do. But this took me a while. I hand wrote these out and I was trying to memorize it too. Anyways, you can try that if you want. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, it doesn't matter what I was doing because I was doing Anki. Ah, it's in my Anki deck. So this, I have this. So now I can add. I can click add here. I think it's Control Enter. And that goes into my database, and then I can add the next verb. But unfortunately, I have to take a quick break, and I will be right back, people. I'm back. Where'd everyone go? Oh, thanks for the follows, people. Who was that? And thanks for the raid earlier. I think they did a shout out for you, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna enter that. So I entered one verb, and I'm gonna enter this next verb, sein, and sein. And then, yeah. They don't really give the subjunctive forms at all in this book, though. Yeah, that's actually, they don't show subjunctive forms at all in this book because I guess there really isn't subjunctive forms. They're just old. Honey. So, I guess we'll just have to learn them when we see them. So sein. The next verb I'm going to put in here is sein, right? And heaven. Heaven. Where's sein? Sein is right here. And not sure what I'm going to put in the notes section yet. I'll think about it. But sein. So the present tense for sein is been, bent, and is, and then sein. Right? Those are the forms we need to know. And then the past for sein. Simple past for sein. Let's use this one here. The past for sein is was, and waren. And if you are studying Dutch, you need to know a little bit about Dutch before you use this deck. At least know a little bit of the conjugation. Because this is designed to help you memorize stuff. Past participle, geweest, is the past participle. And the imperative is wees, which is why you get geweest. And then the English of this is to be. And notes, this is pretty much completely irregular. Oh, yeah, these two things are auxiliary verbs, by the way. Okay, geweest, yeah, irregular verb. That's what I'm putting in the notes. It's irregular verb. Okay, so we can add that. And then close that. And then let's go back to my Anki. Here's my Anki. Why does it feel like my table is shaking? So I entered 2 verbs in my Dutch verbs book, right? So there's actually 4 different cards. That's right. So so this is what I entered down here. I'm gonna just pull this up a bit. So for hebben, ik heb, u heeft, hebben, had, and hadden, gehad, had, to have. Third person singular form is irregular, right? That would be this one. Ik heb, jij hebt, hij heeft, en wij, jullie, zij hebben, hadden. This is singular, this is plural. Gehad, heb. But oh yeah, I forgot to say that it was auxiliary verb for compound tenses. think that's what I'm gonna write. Okay. Didn't have everything there. Go back to here. I'm gonna look at all the tenses. Have is, yeah, used as an auxiliary verb for compound tenses. Most of the tenses in Dutch are compound tenses. The only ones that are truly simple is the present tense and this sort of Dutch past tense that's not really in. I mean, you can kind of think of this Dutch past tense had it as an imperfect tense. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Used as an auxiliary verb for compound tenses, and then this one, yeah, was also used. And heb as an imperative is hardly used. Actually, I'm just gonna say it's an auxiliary verb. Okay, let's have a, and then sein. Oops. Is also an auxiliary verb for compound tenses. And it's an irregular verb. And I don't know what other notes I can add there right now. What does this say about sein? Just the most basic thing. Gebruik. Pretty much an irregular verb. Okay, so these are the two verbs I entered so far in this deck. Okay, I'm gonna just back that up. I'm also back. Oh, hi, Andy. How are things going? Is it still crazy? Is it Heckheid? Heckheid is craziness. Jeez, who's just riding their motorcycle by? Heckheid. Is it crazy right now? Okay, so I entered two verbs into this Dutch verb deck, right? So now I've got like eight like items to study. So this is how you use your Anki deck. So once you create your deck, you click on that and then click on study now. And so it should give me the whatever. Doesn't matter what order it gives me right now, but give the present tense on voltooid. Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to do something with the fields that I meant to do. Actually, hold on. Dutch verbs, fields. I'm tired of watching it. Oh yeah, I can understand. No, it wasn't the fields, it was in the cards. The cards. I wanted to give the present tense, yeah. Give the present tense. And this one, give the, I forgot to change this. I forgot to change this. Give the past tense. I forgot to change this. Past tense is, go back to the page. Past tense, this is a simple past tense. Onvoltooid verleden tijd. Onvoltooid, yeah, that would be confusing. Verleden tijd. Yes, give the past tense for that. And then this one is give the past participle. participle, which is called voltooid deelwoord. Voltooid. Yeah, I can imagine it might be tired to watch it. Maybe you can just... Are people talking about it on Twitter? It might be easier than watching the news. Voltooid deelwoord. Yeah, give the past participle for. And then this one is give the imperative. I forgot. Yeah, give the imperative. Oops, not the whole thing. Just this thing. Imperative. Verbietende. Verbietende Wijs for. There we go. So I think that's right. When I saw people throwing their shoes, oh dear, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. This whole thing is crazy. I mean, I hope people don't get hurt. I mean, this is them protesting being locked up for coronavirus, right? Okay, there. That's better for the cards. So close that. Let me just sync that up again. Dutch verbs. Okay, so let's try these. Actually, what are my study options on here? Options? Show new cards in an order added. Very related cards until next. No, I don't like that. This should be fine, I think. Okay, so study now. So this gives me hebben. Give the present tense for hebben, which is heb, hebt, heeft, and hebben. Right? That's what I have. And this is the English here telling me that it means to have. So these are the notes. Auxiliary verb for compound tenses, third person singular form is irregular. The imperative is rarely used. So I can say that's good. And then sein. So this is how you use the Anki deck now. Some people are already hurt. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, it's against the lockdown. It's crazy. Give the present tense of voltooid tegenwoordige tijd for sein. Auxiliary verb for compound tenses. And it's an irregular verb, so it would be ben, bent, is, and sein is the conjugation. And it means to be, give the past tense, is had and hadde. Yeah. And past tense for sein is was, and waren. Was, waren. And past participle is gehad. Past participle is geweest. Imperative heb. And this one, imperative for this is base. Present tense. Oh, present tense again is heb, hebt, heeft, hebben. Right? And then sein. Past tense for sein is waren. Sorry, was waren. Present tense for sein is ben, bent, is, sein. Yeah, I'm sorry. The world has gone a little crazy. The end is nigh. Nate, you're not playing? Oh, I thought you were going to. Or you just don't want to play right now? Past participle is geweest. And past tense is had and hadde. Right? And imperative heb. And past participle is gehad. And imperative is wees. And we're done with that. So that's how you create a duck in Anki and then use it. Sorry, I had to take a little break. There's a second deck I want to create, but I think I need to come back to that and maybe do it tomorrow. You're watching on TV or watching from your window? Yeah, that is a good question. I mean, I hope hopefully you're in a safe place. I hope everyone stays safe. Please stay safe. So that's how we created an Anki deck. I was watching from TV on the TV. Okay. The other Dutch verb deck I want to create. You know what? I'll create it. I'm trying to decide if I want to create it now. No, I'm gonna end up creating it anyways. I'm thinking here. The second Anki deck I want to create is for the irregular strong verbs, or verbs that don't fully follow a regular conjugation. I think I might have to go through. So design. I think I need to go through this and make a list of the model verbs I need to use on here. Yeah, that's what I need to do, actually. I do need to do that. So here's this. So far we've added heaven and Sein. For Sein, yeah, it is Sein geweest, actually. Heb geweest. Sorry, I missed putting something in there for that. For Sein. I'm gonna add something here. It should be Sein geweest. So, that's the past participle, but I'm gonna put Sein in front. Because it has to be conjugated with Sein. So I'll just do it this way. It's not optional, so it's gotta be that. Otherwise I would just put the past participle only, but it has to be conjugated with Sein. I think. Yeah, I'll do it that way. That's what's gonna happen. So it should be Sein geweest. Okay, so actually, hold on a second. Do I want to do that here or do I want to do that there? How long have I been on? You know, it's been 3 hours actually. It's you're around 4 kilometers away from it. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it stays 4 kilometers away. Yes, that's a good distance, I think. Hopefully, I mean, I've ran 5K before. It's a good enough. That's good distance. Hopefully you don't need to be 10K from it. I think I will actually. I have been on for 3 hours. So let's go rate somebody. Because I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow afternoon. It is getting late for me anyways. It's 12:30. I should take a little break. So let's see who can. I gotta look at those clips later. That was funny. Duo being bad and mean to me. Oh, actually, Mojo Gamer is on, and so is Jalajira. Let's okay, let me see who's in the Duolingo category right now. Where am I? No, where's my thing? Sorry, where is my... Oh, here. I was here. It's just... Let's just look here. Duolingo category. Yeah, whatever. Duolingo. God. I did not want to click on that. Stop that. Thank you.
All right.
You know, you guys actually should pop in on the Mojo Gamer. He's been studying Japanese, actually. I don't know who Spacebar Slam is. Can't decide between Spanish and Mandarin. So a lot of people are doing some Duolingo right now. Eating Oreos and learning Spanish. I might pop in on them some other time, but I don't know. Who is this one? I gotta listen. I'm an old man in search of medicine. Okay. I always try to look at these things first before I go rate somebody because what's this? Okay. I don't know. Okay. I might just pop in individually on these streams and just check it out from there. There's this one. But Mojo Gamer is actually pretty cool. And he's learning Japanese. Let me check on the people I can raid right now. I might pop in on those later. Who's this one?
Fluent in Spanish anytime soon.
Oh, I see Mike is there already.
Learning the language, and I eventually.
Hi Mike, I'll be there in a bit, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna raid somebody else actually. We're gonna raid Jalajera actually. She's not studying languages right now at the moment, but we're gonna rate Jalajera. Hi Kebab Davids. I'm actually signing up now. Hopefully it's this. Are you still sick, Nate? Are you still sick? No, I think Nate's feeling better. Actually, he doesn't have corona. Hi, Kebab Davids. We are rating right now. Wait, there was 9 people here earlier. That's all right. Amazing time. I'm sorry. I've been on for 3 hours. I will be back tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if that's a good time for you, but I usually stream in the afternoon GMT +2. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Bad timing. It's like 12:30 a.m. for me right now. Yes, Nate is doing better, Andy. Thank you for asking. So I am gonna say goodbye for now. Thank you everyone for popping in and saying hi and watching me do some Duolingo and create an Anki deck for Dutch verbs. I will be doing more Dutch tomorrow. Tomorrow will be entirely, for the most part, we'll be focused on Dutch unless I get a little tired and need to take a break and do something else. So thank you all for coming. I hope to see you all again soon. Tomorrow. Or anytime. Anytime I'm on. Okay. Right now, and say Ninja Bot raid with a heart, or if you have Ninja Bots, you can use a Ninja Bot hype. I'm in the same time zone, just wanted to buy. Oh, it went automatically. I'm in the same time, I just have weird watch times.
For some reason, my little, oh, there it goes! Whew, that scared me. Sorry if that was really loud, you guys. Thank you so much, Faye, for raiding! I'm sitting down now because my feet were getting a little bit kind of sore from standing up so long. How are you guys? Like in English, right? Hi Kebab, how are you doing? レイしてくれてありがとうございます。フェイさん。みんなも来てくれてありがとうございます。
Yes, I.
すごく嬉しいです。
Hold on, I need to say my brain.
El arte del juego es precioso.